That's the sponsor right there.
I was told I'm not allowed.
I don't know why they didn't talk about their shit after the car was.
That's what I said. I might. Ready, Mike?
Y'all know who that is, myself. That's my RF for ESPN back in the day.
Who are you waiting for? And look, who just told you you're wrong?
What are you talking
Because all three drivers are here and you say only Brad. That's all.
Hey, Steve. Right there. Try this.
Well, hello everybody. How's everybody enjoying Fan Day? We are so happy to see all of you here. We hope you're enjoying all the festivities and taking it all in, getting ready for race weekend here in Charlotte. At RFK Racing, we're excited about the weekend. We know we've got competitive race cars. We're going to put on a very good show for you in the Coca-Cola 600. But today, we've got a very exciting announcement. As you can see behind me, we've got probably some people you recognize on the end. Chris Buescher. Next to him, Ryan Priest. Justin Hand is here with them as well. Justin Hand is president of partnerships, correct? And you know this guy, he's co-owner of the team, driver of the number 6, Brad Keselowski. This gentleman on the end, you may not know him. He is a senior vice president of Trimble, Mark Schwartz. And in just a minute, we'll explain to you why he is here. And the man to do that is the president of RFK Racing, Mr. Steve Newmark. Steve's going to come on up and present you with the exciting announcement we have today.
Thanks, Mike. I feel like you guys should all treat Justin as if he's driving our fourth car this weekend. Make him feel special today. But first of all, I do want to thank each of you guys for coming out here today. This is a day that we circle on our calendar because it's one that we really look forward to because we get to open up our home and have you guys come in. We take a lot of pride in what we do and we like to show it off. And hopefully you guys got to see the shop tour and wander around here. But I want to thank you because this is a great reminder for us. You guys come in here with smiles, with energy, with questions, and it makes us appreciate that we are very privileged to work in this sport. My counterpart up at the Boston Red Sox says that we get to work in the toy department of life, and you guys help reinforce that about how lucky we are. So thank you guys for doing that. The other thing that is unique about today is we get to do a partner announcement with you. Normally when we do a partner announcement, it's on a Zoom call at a press conference room with the media, but this is pretty cool because you guys will be the first to see this and be part of it. And I think everybody in here, whether you're a new fan or a longtime NASCAR fan, knows about the kind of codependent, interdependent relationship that we have in this sport, that we rely on our fans, fantastic fans to follow sport, to support the brands that then support us, because without the brands supporting us, these three guys, or we'll say these four guys, don't get to drive to race one on the weekend. It's just the way our model works. So that's why it's so cool for us to be able to announce this. I think those of you who have followed RFK over the years know that we take a lot of pride in bringing in partners that stay with us for the long term. We've got many partners who've been with us for decades, and that actually work with us both on and off the track. So you think Fastenal, Dittler, Castrol, Bill Subs, and now Kroger. And so really for us, we look for partners that can come on board and help us both on and off the track. And that's why we are so very excited to announce that Trimble, the global technology company, is going to come on board in a multi-year partnership with us. Now Trimble, for those of you who don't know who they are, it's a software technology company, touches probably every industry that you guys are familiar with, whether you're talking government, construction, agriculture, geospatial. For us, what's really important is how they can tie into what we're doing here at RFK. So you guys are familiar with the history and the lineage. You may have seen Jack has got the hat wandering around here. He started this company, and he's an engine builder, engineer, mathematician. He built the roof flaps on the cars that keep the drivers safe. And we kind of continue that DNA and that heritage with Brad coming on board as a true entrepreneur, innovator, has his own advanced manufacturing company. So we're looking for technology companies to help us improve and get better. And interestingly, Trimble has a massive technology footprint, over 11,000 employees, 40 countries, and their mission is to transform the way the world works. At RFK, we don't have quite that lofty aspirations, but we do try to transform the way racing works so we can be more competitive and innovative. And Trimble's going to help us do that in everything we do, bringing to bear what their expertise is and trying to tie it into the race team so we can test and refine it in real racing conditions. That's a lot said, so what does that mean for us going forward? So you're going to see what we're going to unveil here in just a second, that we've got a multi-year partnership. Like a lot of our partners, they're going to be with all three of our drivers. So this year we had to lose a little inventory because we didn't have it, so there'll be a few races this year, and then you'll see them grow to a lot more races next year, more races after that, and they'll continue to be an anchor and a staple in the RFK family. So thank you guys for being here. Mark, really excited to have you as part of the family. You got a lot of new fans here as well, and I think the next thing we're going to do is show you what's under the cover.
That's right, that's what the folks are here for, Steve. They want to see the pretty new race car we've got, right? The new paint scheme. How many folks here get excited about the paint scheme for the unveil? That's a pretty race car, that's for sure. Well, the gentlemen are gathering around, and we're getting the first glimpse of the Trimble Ford Mustang. Gentlemen, the big one.
That is very pretty.
What's everybody think? The debut will happen next week in Nashville with Brian Priest behind the wheel.
Booster, baby, booster.
I'm going to pose for a couple of pictures, or a few anyway. Preserve the history.
Where's the gold marker? Alright. We're gonna send that one back then. I didn't pay fucking $15 for the marker. Thank you guys so much. Hey guys, you guys mind if you want to go ahead and walk out? We're going to see you guys.
While we do that, we can take some pictures after.
All right, folks, let's hear a little bit more about the partnership. I'm going to pass the microphone off to Mark Schwartz. Mark, this is yours. You'll take this one over here. So, as we mentioned, Mark Schwartz is the Senior Vice President of Trimble. And Mark, a lot of folks out here may not be all that familiar with Trimble, and I know you are intimately familiar. So perhaps you can give us a snapshot of what Trimble does.
Yeah, no, thank you. First, it is a great honor to be part of this partnership, and been working with the team here. It's been great. Trimble's a global technology company with 12,000 employees around the world. We operate in construction technology, transportation, logistics, our team, it fits well into racing. Confidence at every turn and precision and productivity. This is where we want to be.
Well, since you are essentially teammates now, I'm going to have you pass the microphone to Brad Kozlowski. Brad, RFK has been known for quite some time as an innovative team, a team that relies quite a bit on data. This alliance, how does this help RFK move forward in that direction, both on and off the racetrack?
I think you just start with our goal. Our goal is to get to where all three of these drivers, myself, Ryan, Chris, we compete for wins every week, compete for the championship. In order to do that, we got to have state-of-the-art technology, and we're moving more and more into a digital world, and that affects us here in racing as well. You know, limited practice, limited testing. We rely really heavily on all of our engineering team to come together to put the right package together. And our engineering team is really only as good as the tools they have to work with. It's a weekly science experiment, and if we put good info in, we're going to get a great result out. So we have to have the best information in. And particularly with what we're doing here with Trimble, is we're trying to put all the best information together of the digital world so that it works its way into the real world with what you see on the racing. So we can go win races and compete at the highest level, whether that's with myself, Chris, all three cars. We're on a journey to take RFK back to being a top-tier team. And this is one of the next logical steps to get there. And that's why a partnership like this is so important, because it's more than just a decal on the car. It's really a thought process and a technology that's going to move us forward so we can all be.
I think a lot of folks here are excited to hear that news because they're all RFK fans. They all want to see these cars, especially this one they get through the interesting. So Mark, why RFK? Why NASCAR? Why is this such a good fit for Triple?
Well, at Triple, for a long time, we're the best kept secret in technology. And as I grew into leadership here, I took a perspective of I didn't want to be the best kept secret anymore. I wanted to play a win. I wanted to take some big swings. I wanted to change the world. And the logical fit was right here. We have a tech-forward team that wants to do things in new and innovative ways to use technology to drive outcomes. And that's what we believe in, and that's what we do. And I couldn't think of a greater team to be involved in.
Well, thank you for being part of it. Brad, you kind of alluded to it. This is all about winning races, right? So what excites you most about this?
All right, so the specific technology that we're looking at, among others, which we're continuing to find some, I'm sure. Every day we have more work to do, but in our simulator world, what we really love about this technology is anybody who's been on iRacing, if you've seen any of those tools, you'll see that the racetrack is mapped digitally, right? And you're competing digitally. Well, for us in motorsports, those tracks change a lot. We add new tracks. We have a new track this year, Mexico Speedway. And Mexico is one of the tracks that, in fact, the course itself has changed 2 or 3 times over the last few years. Will probably change during the race weekend. So we have to be incredibly nimble to keep up with that. Because when NASCAR changes, the tracks we run at, or the tracks themselves change, we have to keep up. And sometimes it's as simple as we go to the same track, like here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and it might have a harsh winter and the pavement changes. It gets older, it ages, and we have to remap the track in order to make sure that when we go to the racetrack and drive it, it's the same as reality. So if you've ever played iRacing, you've got a great feel for the type of technology we're talking about, or any of the digital space. And we want to do that at the very highest level so that we can tune our cars to be perfect. Because when these cars go on racetrack, what separates winning from losing is thousandths of an inch. Thousandths of an inch on the heights of the car, thousandths of an inch on the shape of the car. And that going through that journey, we have to nail it.
Everyone here, I would imagine, wants to see you nail it, wants to see Ryan nail it in Nashville in its debut. Just 1 week from now. First, a little bit more of a week, I suppose, but the anticipation is certainly building. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Folks, thank you for being with us here today. We hope you enjoy the rest of the festivities. We hope this gets you excited for the Coca-Cola 600 and the rest of the season. For the media who have joined us, we thank you for being here. We're going to invite you up for breakout sessions now, the media, with each of the drivers. Of course, Steve's available and Mark as well. Thank you again for being here. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, guys.